knock first before you enter my room?
But it's not your room, it's mine.
It was your room, not anymore. It's mine now. For your own sake, I would advise you not to dispute it. Is that clear? Mother! Mother!
What's the matter?
She wants to take my room!
So, the princess thinks she can give the orders around here, hmm?
I merely wanted to...
Wanted? Wanted. From now on, you will do what we say, and no less.
Yes, and if she dares get fresh, she'll be punished.
Her dress is too pretty. She can't do her chores dressed in that.
Yes, she's far too dirty, too.
There.
My dearest child, be patient and believe. Be patient.
You have a dress that suits you now. As for sleeping, the kitchen suits you too.
Look at her. The lazy, good-for-nothing in dreamland. How lovely. Why aren't you asleep at this hour of night, huh? You've got to get up early.
She'd rather play with her dolly.
I'll fix her.
No! No! No!
Just look at all those cinders on her face. They suit her, too.
Yes, why do we call her Cinderella?
Well, what's going on in here?
Oh, look, Mother. Isn't Cinderella a great name for her?
Cinderella, perfect. Excellent. That's her name from this day forward, Cinderella. Oh, yes. Here. This is for you to sleep on, Cinderella. Ah. Don't forget to mop the floor well tomorrow. Do you hear? Heaven help you if I can't see my face in it. Cinderella! Cinderella! Why, do you realize I might have broken something on this slippery floor? Why are you sitting down? You've got other chores to do. Get going.
Father, oh, Father, thank heaven you're home.
Well, this is an overly warm welcome, isn't it? But then why are you dressed like that?
The child spends the entire day playing with the doves. That's why she's always dirty.
It doesn't matter at all.
Children of her age are often difficult. I must have told her 100 times to wash, but she won't listen.
Why aren't you wearing your shoes, darling?
She's ruined them, worn them out.
Ah.
Hers is a very awkward age.
All worn out, huh? I'm on my way to the village. I'll have a new pair made for you, all right?
Darling, let's go inside. Once upon a time, there was a wealthy man. He lived happily with his wife and his beautiful little daughter. But one day, the man's wife became very, very ill. And as she lay on her deathbed, she called her daughter to her bedside and told her that if she remained kind, helpful, and patient at all times, then no harm would ever come to her. A year after the woman's death, the father married again. His new wife had 2 daughters. They were both mean and wicked. And the
Mr.
poor
Barra.
stepchild was mistreated and unhappy.
Cinderella! Cinderella! Cinderella!
Stop shouting, will you? Ladies, do not shout!
But my bath isn't ready yet. Why do you let her dawdle like that?
Ask her father. He came home and took her into town.
Into town?
Yes, he was barely here for a minute. He's going to buy her a pair of shoes.
Oh, spending money on her. Cinderella! Where is that miserable wretch? I'm dying of hunger. Ah! You eat too much as it is, sister. And missing a meal wouldn't hurt you in the least. And you'll finish as an old maid because of that wicked tongue of yours.
That's enough of this silly quarreling. We have more important things to do.
May I help you? Did your master send you here to collect something?
No, I came to buy a pair of new shoes.
I see. You want new shoes.
Good day.
Oh, good morning, sir.
This is my daughter. She needs new shoes. I have some errands to run in town, and so I'd appreciate your helping her to decide.
Why, of course, sir. I'd be only too happy to assist her.
My daughter can have whichever shoes take her fancy.
Shall we begin? Would you be so good as to sit on that chair over there?
I am terribly sorry. There's been a terrible mistake. My husband is a little absent-minded, as you know, and he forgot that all we want is a pair of wooden shoes. Do excuse us, please. Good day, sir.
Yes, they're famous for that.
I would love to have a new dress. Oh, yes, Father. A new dress would be wonderful.
You'd like a new dress, would you?
Mm-hmm.
What kind would you like?
Oh, I don't know. I'd like a pretty red silk dress.
Uh-huh.
Red makes you look fat.
A dress with pearls would be really nice.
Pearls are for old ladies.
Children, no quarreling, please. Oh, and as for me, I'd like a silk ribbon, and it's got to be big so I can wrap it around my new hat at least twice and then tie a bow with it. And nothing too cheap looking, dear.
And you, my darling, what would you like your father to bring you back?
Dearest Father, I'd like the very first twig that touches your hat when you're on the way home. Just break it off and bring it back to me.
That's what you'd like? All right, I'll do it. What strange ideas this child has.
It's a difficult age.
His Royal Majesty the King has the pleasure to declare, do stand straight, Ella, a period of great celebration for all in the tradition of royal splendor.
1, 2, 3 nights of joy. It's magic. Splendor? Do you know what that is?
Splendor? Well, it's like when you use wax candles for light instead of your oil lamps. And, well, you know, when you use things you don't normally use. That is splendor.
In the tradition of royal splendor, 3 days with a ball each night, to which all young maidens in the land are invited, since the purpose of this 3-day feast is for the prince to choose a wife, His Royal Highness. Oh.